Alright folks, welcome to another beer review, and today we've got something that I'm hoping is going to be a little bit special. So we're going over to Azvex once again, and we're having a look at Age of Annihilation, which is an Imperial Smoothie Sour at 10% ABV, brewed with blueberry, blackberry, raspberry and cherry. Picked this up from the tap room. They did have it on tap, but I think I was in work the following day. Yeah, I thought best not, even though I still felt rough as fuck the next day. I was out for a little jaunt with my good friend Adam, aka Mersey Beers. We were going to a couple of the Beer X fringe events, and of course we decided to stop off in Azvex. Absolutely knocked it out the park, and while I was there, got myself a beautiful Azvex Teku glass, and as you can see, the head has dissipated rather quickly. Now it looks really dark on camera. Hopefully you can pick up sort of like a really dark, deep purplish tone. I mean, it's exactly the colour you would expect with all those fruits. I'm not sure what the iterations are of the fruits, or how they've incorporated them, because my eyes are terrible. But it's got lactose in, as you would expect. Really awesome artwork. I'd imagine this might be inspired by either a metal song, a band, I'm not too sure. But yeah, very interesting looking can. Looks absolutely beautiful in the glass. Head, there was no head developing as it was pouring. I mean, at 10% ABV and with all the stuff that's being put in it, you kind of expect that. So let's see what we get on the nose. That's ridiculous. It smells like a mixture of cordials. Yeah, it's all the berries, all the dark berries. Nice tarty sweetness for this tarty sweet fat drink of water. Gotta get a self-deprecative, shut up. It smells good though. Does not smell like you. It doesn't even smell like you've got a beer in front of you. I've not had a really good sort of bombastic pastry sour for a long time, and I've not really been into me sour beers, but when something silly like this comes along, then I'm a little bit more inclined to try it. It smells absolutely wonderful, really does. So without any further ado, let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. It's so syrupy. It's not oily, but it leaves a coating on your palate. Do you know what it reminds me of? And this is by no means me detracting from the beer, but it tastes like what I remember, and I'm going back to when I was 16, between 16 and 18, when I was first going out drinking. It's mad to think that I was still in high school when I was going out to clubs and stuff. I think the first time I went on a night out into Wigan was when I was 14, because bouncers were much less strict as they are now. I mean, rightfully so, they should be a lot more stricter. Plus, I used to always get free entry into a lot of clubs because of the whole Boris Johnson thing, and you play into it and it reaps its rewards, including free drinks. So it reminds me of like Snakebite or something like it sounds like but I mean it in the best possible way. It's got like a strongbow dark fruits sort of character. Just no detection of that ABV. Maybe in the aftertaste. The slightest, and I mean the slightest, of like warming as it goes down. But it's literally like, and I can't believe I said literally then, but it is like you've got cordial and you've not put enough water in. All of those berry flavours are working beautifully. It's not overly sweet, it's not overly tart. There is a little bit of a tang in there, but of course I think that lactose would help to soften that and add that almost vanilla-like sweetness. Oh, man, that's so good. It's basically, the more I'm drinking it, raspberry cheesecake. That lactose and that vanilla flavour is like your cream cheese, and then you've got the blackcurrant syrup poured over the top with a piece of blackcurrant. You know those like little pots. But it's got these wonderful cheap berry characters, like berry flavoured things to it. And it works really, really well. The acidity is picking up a little bit, but then again, I'm taking probably way too many sips. I think you should definitely sort of like take your time with beers like this. I mean, breaking cardinal rule of thinking of other breweries, even though I've done that by, you know, I fucking referenced Strongbow Dark Fruits, for God's sake. But it reminds me of, and I'm a big fan of Mikkela's Spontan series. And it's, for me, it's taken me back to when I was getting those beers on a regular basis, when I was part of the Mikkela Beer Club. Fortunately, Brexit ruined that for me. But yeah, even like the Friedrich style cherry wine, it's got a cherry wine sort of character to it. There's not much you can say without saying the obvious of what's in there, and you're getting that. But the mouthfeel's just ridiculously good. Not overly gloopy, but it's got, as I said, it's got that syrupy, velvety, oily character. And there's been some, I mean, it's more than triple fruits, isn't it? It's a quadruple fruited sour beer. I think the last really good sort of British brewed sour beer like this was the one that Track did with, oh, they did it with a Polish, was it a Polish brewery? They did two. One with like dark berry flavours like this, and then another one with sort of like lighter, more tropical fruits. Can't remember for the life of me what that was called, but that was a damn good beer as well. And if I'm having a sour beer, because it's not really even that sour, really. But if I'm having a sour beer, I want it to be like this. And, you know, it's, I've said it before and I've had beers like this. It reminds me also of, like, you know, those absolutely insane American sort of like smoothie, sour, whatever the proper, you know, very adjunct riddled sour beers that are just miles ahead of what everyone else is doing, and this is up there with that for me. So if you've had Friedrich style cherry wine, if you're a fan of Mikkela's Spontan series, if you enjoyed that, and I did review that, and I've reviewed everything I've mentioned, and if you enjoyed that track beer that I referenced, and you like berries, and you like raspberry cheesecake, and you like snakebite or Strongbow dark fruits, you're going to absolutely love this. It's going down way too easy. I'm going to have to actually stop because I will get horrific acid reflux if I carry on going. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know beers like this, well, I think every sort of beer style will be a point of contention for a specific, you know, set of people. And I think a lot of people are getting bored of these like pastry stouts, pastry sours, triple fruited gozers, blah 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 blah. I think we sort of like got burnt out a little bit. But this is ridiculously good. I'm not too sure if Azvex have done other beers like this, but if this is their first, because I know they've done sour beers before, but I don't know if they've done them to this sort of like level in terms of ABV and intensity. But I think if Azvex continue to make these sorts of beers, as well as their wonderful IPAs and pales and doubles, their remarkable stouts, their lagers are awesome as well. They just brew fantastic beer, and they're such a good brewery. I mean, while I was also there, I picked up the chocolate orange stout, which I'm actually uploading now as I'm recording this, and that was just absolutely amazing as well. So yeah, I'm here for it, and this is someone who is getting really bored of sour beers. But when you do it like this, when you push those boundaries, when you take it to an almost silly level, where a lot of people go, it's not even beer anymore. They've got a good point, obviously, but yeah, I want more stuff like this. And yeah, it's absolutely lovely. So if you see it, pick up a can of it. Highly, highly recommended. Links to Azvex will be in the description. If you're in Liverpool, or you're passing through Liverpool, or if you're having to stay overnight in Liverpool, then definitely, and of course you're there within the opening hours of Azvex, check them out, because it's a fantastic tap room, great brewery in a really, I'm not going to say up and coming city, because I think Liverpool's always had a good brewing heritage, but in recent years the craft stuff, yeah, Azvex are up there with not only some of the best breweries in Liverpool and Merseyside, but genuinely in England at the moment. And yeah, fantastic stuff. And I feel like my lips and my teeth are stained. And I will probably wake up with horrific toothache, because I can already feel it tingling on my absolutely awful yellow rotten teeth. Yeah, if there's anybody watching this, and you shouldn't be if you're under the age of 18, because it's a beer, look after yourselves. And you know, just look after yourself in general. Don't know why I'm talking to people under the age of 18 in a beer review. I'm not Decker Heggy. So yeah, if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If Azvex have already done beers like this, please do let me know what you thought of them. And yeah, thank you for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I shall hopefully see you later. Bye.